Dear students of class 10th, in this video we will discuss lesson 7th of geography. Name of the chapter is Lifelines of National Economy. Before going to new topic, please have a look on major seaports of our country which are lying on the west coast and on the east coast of our country. The new topic what we will discuss today, that is airways. Air transport services for personal and commercial use are together called civil aviation. In 1953, Tata Airlines were nationalized and the operations of public sector undertaking, the Indian Airlines began. India today has about 12 international airports and 63 domestic airports. The Airports Authority of India controls and manages Indian airspace extending beyond the territorial limits of the country. The government has, however, ended the monopoly of both public sector undertakings, the Air India and Indian Airlines. The Air Corporation Act of 1953 now stands repealed. At present, 38 companies are holding non-scheduled taxi operators permit. Four major private scheduled airlines are operating besides the national carriers Air India and Indian Airlines. Indian Airlines provides air services for passengers, cargo and mail on the domestic air network in the country and 7 neighboring countries. It has its headquarters in Delhi. Air India provides international air services. It carries air traffic to 88 countries. It has its headquarters in Mumbai. Alliance Air provides air services to inaccessible areas. Pawan Hans Helicopters Limited has been providing services to ONGC. Air India has its symbol as Maharaja, which is known all over the world. It is now proposed to privatize government-owned domestic and international airports. A decision has already been taken. It is expected that India may soon have international standard airports. The present international airports are in Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, Thiruvananthapuram, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Amritsar, Panaji, Kochi and Guwahati. You can go through the advantages points what have been included in the advantages. So with regard to the utility of air travel in India, air travel is more economic and practicable in areas of difficult terrain, high mountains, desert, thick forest and long stretches of sea. In these areas, road transport and rail transport are expensive, difficult and sometimes impossible. For example, in northeast part of India, there are big rivers and these rivers suffer from floods. There are many international boundaries in these areas where air travel takes less time and money. India has adopted an open skies policy to allow private collaboration. In recent years. Tourist charter flights known as exclusive tour package have been started in 2004. about 1,28,473 tourists took advantage of these chartered flights. Then, with regard to the disadvantage, some of the points are included here. You may go through the disadvantages, like it cannot be afforded by the middle class, or you can say the poor people, as it is very expensive. Fuel consumption is very high. So some of the points are given here, you may go through, and this map is showing you the some of the important, or you can say major international airports of our country. After that, we will discuss about communication. So with regard to the communication, in very simple sentence, what we can say, the method of sending and receiving message is known as communication. Or in other words, the process by which we are exchanging our ideas, thought, culture, beliefs is known as communication. So with regard to the means of communication, it can be classified into two main types: personal communication and mass communication. Means of personal communication consists of postal network, telecommunication, computer, and internet communication. Mass communication consists of print media and electronic media. Here some of the points of differences have been included, like means of personal communication is used for exchanging messages in between two people. Means of communication through which one can communicate with several people at the same time is known as mass communication. So the points are given here, you may go through the means of personal communication and mass communication. So with regard to the personal communication, it includes postal network, the Indian postal network is the largest in the world. It handles parcels as well as personal written communication. Cards and envelopes are considered as first class mail and are airlifted between stations covering both land and air. Second class mail includes book, packets, registered newspapers, and periodicals. They are carried by surface mail covering land and water transport. To facilitate quick delivery of mails in large towns and cities, six mail channels have been introduced recently. They are called Rajdhani Channel, Metro Channel, Green Channel, Business Channel, Bulk Mail Channel, and Periodical Channel. After that, we'll discuss about telecommunication. Our country has one of the largest telecom network in the Asia. Excluding urban places, more than two-thirds of the villages in India have already been covered with subscriber trunk dialing telephone facility. In order to strengthen the flow of information from grassroots to higher level, the government has made a special provision to extend 24-hour STD facilities to every village in the country. There is a uniform rate of STD facilities all over India. It has been made possible by integrating the development in space technology with communication technology. After that, we will discuss about the mass communication. The important means of mass communication include newspaper, periodicals, radio, television, books, magazines, and films. Mass communication provides entertainment and creates awareness among the people about various national and national among the people about various international programs and policies. It includes radio, television, newspaper, magazine, books, and films. All India Radio, known as Akashvani, broadcasts a variety of programs in national, regional, and local languages for various categories of people spread over different parts of our country. Doordarshan, the national television channel of India, is one of the largest terrestrial networks in the world. It broadcasts a variety of programs from entertainment, educational, to sports for people of different age groups. Our country publishes a large number of newspapers and periodicals annually. They are of different types depending upon their periodicity. Newspapers are published in about 100 languages and dialects. The largest number of newspapers published in the country are in Hindi, followed by English and Urdu. India is the largest producer of feature films in the world. It produces short film, video short films. The Central Board of Film Certification is the authority to certify both Indian and foreign films in our country. About international trade, we will discuss in the next video.